All right, friends, let's embark on a journey through the world of our bodies. Ever stumbled upon the term trace minerals? Think of them as the quiet superheroes of our system. When our body lacks something, like when you forget to water a plant and its leaves start drooping, it sends out signals. But with trace minerals, these alerts can be super subtle. Picture this. You know the tiny grain of salt you sprinkle on your fries? Trace minerals are even tinier than that grain. Super cool, right? They're so essential, yet we need them only in teeny tiny amounts. It's like adding a dash of your favorite seasoning to your meal. Some popular members of this tiny mineral club include zinc, iodine, and selenium. Oh, and just to clear things up, we also have the big minerals, like the strong and ever-present calcium and potassium. But today, our spotlight shines on our miniature heroes. Imagine our body as a bustling city with busy streets, tall buildings, and a continuous buzz of activities. In this grand city, trace minerals act like the traffic lights, the police officers, and even the barista who serves you your morning coffee. They might be small and often go unnoticed, but without them, things would go haywire. Just as a city would descend into chaos without traffic lights or law enforcement, our body's factory functions could stall or malfunction without trace minerals. These little workers, in their quiet ways, make sure every process, every task, and every little function in our body goes on smoothly. Think of them as the unsung heroes, ensuring our health and well-being every single day. Cool, right? So the next time you think of your health, remember these tiny warriors working tirelessly inside you. All right, let's dive deeper into the incredible world inside our bodies. Do you know those special proteins called enzymes? Picture them as the busy worker bees in a beehive. While bees buzz around making honey, these enzymes have their own set of jobs to keep our bodies running smoothly. Many of us know that they help break down the food we eat, like when we munch on a delicious pizza or a fresh apple. But there's more to their story. These diligent worker enzymes help create new cells, just like building new houses in a city, act as careful librarians who repair and double-check our DNA, like repairing and checking books, and even have the task of producing hormones. Imagine them as messages being passed around. And wait, there's more. They're also our body's energy managers, turning sugars from our favorite sweets and snacks into the energy we use to play and study. But for these enzymes to work their magic, they need tools, and that's where trace minerals come in. Let's focus on one such mineral, zinc. Think of zinc as a Swiss Army knife for enzymes. With zinc in their toolkit, enzymes can carry out more than 300 different jobs. Some of these include breaking down things that could harm us and helping produce special chemicals that make us feel happy and energetic. But here's a surprising fact. Many people around the world don't have enough zinc in their bodies. It's like a toolbox missing that important Swiss Army knife. The reason? Some foods, especially grains, contain tricky compounds that act like door blockers, preventing our bodies from taking in the zinc we need. And if you're someone who doesn't eat certain foods like juicy steaks or yummy seafood, getting your hands on that vital zinc becomes even more challenging. So, it's essential to know about these trace minerals and ensure our body's worker bees have all the tools they need. All right, let's set our sights on another vital trace mineral, iron. Iron has a really important job in our bodies. Have you ever seen a busy train station with trains zooming in and out, carrying people to their destinations? In our bodies, iron is like that train, but instead of people, it's carrying oxygen. Imagine each cell in our body as a little station, and iron-loaded trains drop off the needed oxygen to keep everything working. This oxygen helps us to generate energy, think clearly, and play our favorite sports. But when we don't have enough iron, the situation changes. It's like having fewer trains on the tracks, and so not all the stations get what they need. This can make us feel like we've run a marathon even if we've just walked up a short flight of stairs. We may feel cold. Our usually shiny hair and strong nails might lose their spark and strength. And that's not all. Iron is also like our body's cleaning crew, helping get rid of unwanted, harmful chemicals. Additionally, it plays a key role in producing collagen, which you can think of as the bricks and mortar of our body, providing structure to our skin, hair, nails, and even bones. Foods rich in iron? Think of juicy steaks, certain organs like liver, which might sound strange but is a nutrition powerhouse, and delicious seafood. However, while greens like spinach boast some iron, our bodies find it a bit tricky to use compared to the iron from meat. Now, let's shift our focus to another amazing trace mineral, selenium. You might not have heard about it as much, but it's like the backstage crew in a play. You might not see it, but the show can't go on without it. Located in our neck is a small but vital gland called the thyroid. Picture it as the thermostat of a house, setting the right temperature and making sure everything is cozy and comfortable. In our bodies, the thyroid ensures we have the right amount of energy and regulates our body's temperature so we're neither too hot nor too cold. Selenium is like a trusty helper, ensuring the thyroid does its job perfectly. And there's another reason we should appreciate selenium. It acts like a shield, helping our body's defense system stay strong against invaders and harmful substances. Lastly, let's talk about iodine, a mineral with a super important mission. When it comes to brain development, especially in babies, iodine is crucial. Imagine building a complex Lego structure. You'd need all the right pieces in the right places. Similarly, for the brain to develop correctly, it needs sufficient iodine. Pregnant moms need to ensure they have enough iodine, or it could affect their baby's development. But that's not its only role. This mineral also partners up with the thyroid, just like selenium. It helps produce and balance certain hormones in our body, ensuring everything works harmoniously. Think of it as a maestro in an orchestra, guiding each section to play their part at the right time and volume. With iodine on board, our body's music is in perfect tune. Modern farming might seem advanced and efficient, but it's come at a cost. Have you ever thought of the soil as a treasure trove filled with hidden gems? Just like a treasure chest in pirate tales where the glittering gold and precious jewels are locked away, the soil has its own valuable treasures, trace minerals. However, due to certain ways we farm nowadays, many of these treasures become inaccessible to plants. Imagine if the key to that chest was lost. The treasures inside would remain untouched. Similarly, important microbes that act like keys to unlock these minerals for plants get destroyed because of some farming techniques. Think of it as a domino effect. When one falls, it can knock down the next one and so on. In the world of nature, it's like a food chain. Starting with the soil, its health determines the health of plants, which then affects the animals that eat those plants, and ultimately, it has an impact on us, the humans. So, if there's an issue at the starting point, the soil, it can ripple through the entire chain. Now, you might be wondering, how would someone know if they're missing out on these tiny but mighty minerals? Our bodies are pretty smart and they give us hints. Take zinc, for instance. Imagine you're painting a picture and you run out of a specific color halfway. That's what happens when our body runs low on zinc. Our hair might start to thin or fall out, or our nails may show white spots. Similarly, if we're lacking in iron, it might feel like we're running on low battery all the time, feeling constantly cold, battling fatigue, or noticing that our nails have become brittle are all like our body's alarm bells ringing, signaling a deficiency. The story is somewhat the same with selenium. Ever felt so tired you can't keep your eyes open even after a good night's sleep? Or seen clumps of hair coming out? It could be a sign you need more selenium. And iodine, another essential trace mineral, is no different. A deficiency can cause a noticeable swelling in our neck, kind of like when a balloon fills up with air. So, with all these important roles that trace minerals play, how can we ensure we're getting enough? The answer lies in our diet. Think of the food we eat as a toolbox. Each item helps in fixing or building something in our bodies. Seafood, for instance, is a fantastic source. It's like the multi-tool of the mineral world, packed with several trace minerals we need. Organ meats, though not everyone's favorite, are like the power tools, rich and potent. Eggs, on the other hand, are like the basic essentials every toolbox should have. Seaweed and high-quality sea salt are also valuable additions. It's crucial to understand that even though these minerals are present in trace amounts, they're by no means trivial. They're like the unsung heroes in our health story, playing a vital yet often overlooked role in keeping us at our best. In conclusion, the delicate balance of trace minerals in our system like zinc, iron, selenium, and iodine significantly impacts our overall health. Modern farming techniques have unintentionally locked away these crucial treasures from the soil, disrupting the natural chain from healthy soil to plants, animals, and eventually us. These tiny minerals might be present in only trace amounts, but their role is monumental. Their deficiency can manifest in various ways, from hair loss to fatigue, and it's essential to recognize these signs early on. To ensure we're fueling our bodies with the right minerals, turning to foods like seafood, organ meats, eggs, seaweed, and high-quality sea salt can make all the difference. While these minerals might be microscopic, they're the unsung heroes of our health, quietly ensuring our bodies function at their peak. So, as you embark on your health journey, remember that the little things can indeed make the most significant impact.